Why does he have to get in his butt? What if he gives?
And what if he gives?
I feel like he would be the
yeah.
giver.
When I think
every
of
time.
Drake now, I just think corny.
Because he is. What's that mean? What's a whale tail?
That's when the strings come out.
Oh, yeah, that's what that is right now. We're whale tailing it out here.
I love it. Yay. You guys, welcome back to Edit That Out.
That's us.
I'm so excited for today's pod. I love that we were both kind of feeling not the best energy-wise coming into this week. I think we all were like, pod this week? We're going to need help. The second the wigs went on.
Switch up.
I think it's because mentally we're like, we're in a costume. It's fine.
Right.
We have like some form of like
different.
It's different.
We're not us right now.
We're not us right now. We're in character.
We're in character. Speaking of character, who are we today?
I'm Miss Tina Belcher.
We love Tina Belcher.
Which, fun fact, she is the autistic character in Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's confirmed. Ariana, can you double check for me? But I'm pretty sure, because everybody assumed when the creator was like, there is an autistic member of that family, everybody assumed it was Jean. But it's actually Tina.
Jean is just a very outgoing, outspoken kid.
100%. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure I heard that Tina's actually the autistic one. Her special interests are the horses and then zombies and then all that. And then her it's a stim.
It's right.
It's her stim.
No, I 100% see that.
Yeah.
And agree.
Yeah.
Because it for sure is not Louise.
It's not Louise.
Louise,
love that little bitch.
love her.
So it says that the creators have not confirmed nor denied that she is autistic.
Yeah.
They have acknowledged that some of her characteristics align with the spectrum.
Yes.
She's on it.
She's on it.
It's her.
That's their political correct way of saying
She's autistic. Right.
It's fine. And it's fine. And we love her.
First of all, we love
Tina. Who are you, Miss Ma'am?
I'm Meg Griffin. I am hated by my family.
Oh.
Because she's like the outcast.
Mm-hmm.
You know
for
what I
being
mean?
the normie, though.
For being normal.
For being the only normal one.
The only normal one.
Yeah.
So we're Meg today.
I love that.
I love her.
I love that the second that I put out in the group chat, we got to do Famous Bobs for one of these things, which, by the way, we love it when you guys give us ideas.
Yes.
We're going to do crazy hats. Like, that's on our list. But we also have added some other fun ones on the list coming up. So make sure you tune in and watch us. But also comment down below what other stuff you guys want us to do.
Because we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll totally. We love a theme.
We love a theme.
And honestly, for days like this, again, where we were like not feeling our best selves, the second the costume went on, it's like we got into character.
Right.
It's like our uniform.
But at the same time, let's not get too into character because we wouldn't be having conversation. we wouldn't be talking.
If we were in the same universe, no, we would not be talking.
You would be doing your and I would just be So what's the way you hit it perfectly.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
Meg doesn't do anything.
She doesn't?
No.
I don't really watch Family Guy like that, but I know of her.
She doesn't do anything. She dates a dog.
Ew. Doesn't everybody date the dog, though?
No.
I'm sorry, I got wig hair in my lip gloss. It's the most cunt thing I've ever said on this podcast. I got wig hair in my lip gloss.
Tag it, hashtag it, clip it.
That was cunt.
Art it.
Doesn't Lois date Brian as well? The dog? That's what I'm saying.
I think she has a little fling with Brian.
Yes, they have a thing.
Which I don't understand. Again, it's a cartoon, but it's a dog.
Yeah.
And we don't promote bestiality here.
No.
No.
No, ma'am.
No thanks.
But like I was saying, I love that the second that I was like, we're doing Famous Bobs, everybody already knew immediately who they were going to be. Like, it wasn't even a question. Well, Ariana changed her mind, but Ariana threw out another one that if we do this again,
It has to be done.
I might fight her for that
it
one.
has to be done.
Yeah. I have a couple in mind.
I thought of that one.
Yeah.
But then I was like,
I think we all thought of that one. It's such an iconic bob.
iconic.
Yes.
But the knees. I'm gonna just say that
Yeah.
because I'm gonna do the walk.
Yep. And then,
And I can't.
I have another one in mind too. That's
I
also
have
I have a few. Well,
But this one was just like
I gotta do it.
I have to do right here and right now.
So I'm very excited for this one. I'm glad we did it.
So am I.
What are your?
Who are you?
I know. Oh, Ariana. Yeah, they haven't really seen yours. Not the pratfall, Mary. She's Velma.
I almost said Velma and Louise. That's Thelma.
Thelma and Louise.
Neither of them had bobs.
You know that's what Brandon calls my boobs. That's
Yeah.
their nicknames.
I love it.
Thelma and Louise.
Mine are Tina and Trixie.
Tina and Trixie.
They've been Tina and Trixie since I was in my 20s. Yeah.
I love a Trixie.
Yeah.
Do you know Trixie's a middle or a short name for Patricia? Do you know Trixies are Patricias? Did you guys know that?
No.
I had no idea. A Trixie's a Patricia. Just like a Chona is a Sonia.
My thing is, I don't understand where some of these names come from because, Richard
Yeah.
is Dick.
Oh, and,
Where?
did you know that Billy's are Williams?
Where?
That one freaked me out, but how?
Where does it come from?
In Mexican, it's even weirder because, well, actually, no, Jesus and Chuy, that makes sense.
No, that's fine.
Jesus's are Chuys.
Yes.
But in what world are Pepe's Jose's?
Right.
In what world, Mary? And also, I just realized this because I had to talk to my mom about it. I was like, we've all watched the movie Coco. We've all bawled our eyes out. It's one of the best animated movies out there. Thailand doesn't even like animated movies.
I don't like animated movies.
And she loves Coco. So
And
does Brandon. Brandon's a Coco stan.
Coco's good.
So I asked my mom, I was like, Mom, I know they didn't name this little bitch Coco. What's Mama Coco's actual name? She goes, oh, Cocos are socorros.
Okay.
That's her name, Socorro.
Yeah.
That one
Okay.
kind of does make sense too.
That goes.
Sonia's are Chonas.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
That was rude.
That was
Rude. Ariana, close that window because it's gonna get loud.
It's gonna get so loud.
But yeah, socorros are cocos. Cocos are socorros.
I feel like I need to have an outlandish name. My name is Thailandia.
Yeah.
What's my name besides Thai?
Landa?
No, it's got ew. Lando.
Lando,
No, I don't wanna be
Lando.
Lando. I don't want to be Lando right now.
Lan.
Lan.
Just duh.
Duh. I'm duh from now.
You want to know a story? I have never met anybody named Gloria in my life. I had never met anybody other than my mom named Gloria. It's a very Gladys, an old lady type of name. And I know that, and I fuck with my name. I love my name. But when I finally when I was in middle school and I finally met another girl named Gloria, I was so excited. I was like, oh, your name is Gloria too. Do they call you Yoya? And I remember this little skank bitch's face was like, no. And I was like, oh, okay. So we were never friends.
Because why are you so
Ever.
rude?
And the T in middle school was because I always had long hair because my dad didn't let me cut my hair. So I was always, oh, Gloria with the long hair.
Ooh. Oh my, we can't do that right now.
So Gloria with the long hair. And she was always, oh, the Gloria that sticks her butt out when she walks.
Oh, so she's one of these.
She was one of those because she wanted
Ew.
to pretend like she really had it that way.
I hate that.
Yeah, we could have been friends. We could have been Gloria's. Gloria squared.
Gloria
but she was
squared.
But she was just so
But she
bitchy
was just
about it.
weird.
I remember. I still to this day. I remember her. No.
Ew.
What?
Rude.
It was so funny
Yeah.
that when I met another Ariana, so she was Ariana with 2 N's, I was Ariana with 1 N.
Yeah.
I was Na, she was Nana.
Oh, okay.
We would talk to each other like that. We weren't close,
Yeah.
but I'd be like Nana, she'd be like No.
Oh, I
Yeah,
like that.
I like
We
that.
could have had that moment.
I've never met
She-
another Thailander.
She could have been Glow. I could have been Rhea. I don't know. Something cute.
That's cute. I need another Thailander.
I've never met another Thailander
I've
Thai.
never heard of a Thailanda besides myself. And the thing is, Thailanda will never be a name out there.
It's never gonna be a name on a keychain at a gas station. I'll give you that much. You're never gonna find your name on a magnet.
I used to look for those when I was younger.
Stupid.
So hard.
Stupid.
Because everybody else had one.
I never found mine.
What?
Well, I never found Gloria. I found tons of Marias.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Especially in California.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I have my nickname.
What?
Glittis.
I love Glittis.
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 It sounds like clitter gittis.
Glitter get it is.
Yeah.
I'm Glittis from now on.
I like Glittis.
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 I'm so excited.
No, I love that. You do have a middle name though.
No. No, I don't.
Oh, it could be Rel.
Or just her.
Her.
And then you guys can figure out what her name is.
Glittis.
Or Glittis.
Glittis. If you call me clitoris at this point, I don't care.
Glittis the fetus.
Glittis the fittest. Glittis the fittest. Hey.
I like that.
Glittis is gonna be my nickname.
I like Glittis.
I
Gladys.
love Glittis.
Gladys is another one of those like old timey names.
Right.
I love a Gladys.
It's like a oh my god, what is that name? It went blank. Not Beth,
Bethany.
but Bethany.
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 But that's like an old time name.
Oh, I saw this TikTok that was like giving nicknames to like old school names, and it was like Nathaniel, Dan. Yep.
I'll take that.
A Christopher, and somebody was like, her.
What about Topher?
Topher.
But wait, that's an actual person.
Yeah.
Topher Grace.
Topher Grace, but his name is Christopher. He just goes by Topher.
Shut up.
Swear to God.
I didn't know that. I thought his name was Topher.
Yeah, because a lot of people asked him about it, and he finally was like, my name is Christopher, but I go by Topher. I've always gone by Topher, and it's just like Chris. I went by Topher.
I used to call him Toffee Loaf. I liked him.
I get it. He's such a hear me out, but I get it. I get it.
But he's just very thin.
No, the way I was like,
That's different for you.
when
Yeah.
he was in Spider-Man and he was Venom.
He was. See, I started to love him in that 70s show.
Of course, we all
'Cause
did.
Who didn't watch that 70s show?
Who didn't watch
Who
that
didn't
70s
watch that 70s
that 70s
That was a
show?
lisp.
Yeah, Gladys.
Gladys came out real quick. Jesus. But no, that 70s show was my jam.
I love that 70s
I
show.
love that 70s show.
I shouldn't have watched it when I
You know
did, but
what?
like, what?
I didn't watch that 70s show.
Okay. Okay, let's
Why
just
is
get
she
into
here?
I swear to God, I don't
What?
know.
For what?
I don't know.
Hey guys, your peaches and pits.
Oh, peaches and pits, roses and thorns. I have so many roses, Ty.
I have one super happy rose.
Okay.
My son is home.
Yes.
My baby is home.
That's a good one because the way that was a thorn during the week. Oof.
That looked bad.
No, it didn't. Get your frustrations out. Rip it off.
Well, you know. I'm trying. Anyway, no, my baby's home.
Yes.
Super, I'm so freaking happy about it.
Yeah.
I've missed him. The worst week ever. Mm-hmm. The drama within it, dramaful.
Yes.
But my baby's home.
And let's just say, guys, she's never letting him out of her sight.
My baby's never leaving me.
Ever again.
Ever again.
Because when I got those voice notes, I got hot. I got hot for you.
She was hot.
I was so ready to be like, so are we booking a flight to LA? Like, is that what's gonna happen?
I was so ready.
When you got that message, I was like, he was finally home. And by the way, he's literally behind this wall right now.
He's here.
He's just hanging out.
When I said out of my sight, never. No, not really.
Yeah.
I just had to do mommy duty today,
No, which is fine.
which is fine. I love it.
We're
and
moms.
he's quiet.
Yeah.
He's over. He's got his iPad. He's got his drink.
Yeah.
He's good.
And
He's drinking a
sometimes this
LaCroix.
happens.
He loves.
He loves LaCroix.
Girl.
Jameson will be like, ugh, bitter water.
What?
Yeah, he can't stand it. He thinks like anything carbonated is like bitter, spicy water.
No, he loves it.
Really?
He's a fan of sparkling water.
Good for him.
Give it to him and he's gonna eat it up.
I love
or
a
drink
LaCroix.
it. One of them.
a boy
that's
after my own heart.
That's my rose. What's your rose?
I have a couple. So my mom is back from Texas.
Love it.
Which I'm so excited about because
Love
I
it.
miss my mom a lot.
Of course.
And I was getting on my sister's nerves
Well,
because when my mom leaves, I turn to second mom.
of course.
And my sister
Hello?
knows that. And she's like, I love you, but like I also have a life. And I said, outside of me, no, bitch, you don't.
But what is that other life? Because I'm
But
right
like
here.
you don't. I'm like literally right here. I know you got like 3 other kids, but those are others. I was your first baby.
It's
Calm down.
me, baby.
But my mom's finally back from Texas. She was gone for 2 weeks. And
She
like
gone for 2 weeks?
I couldn't be like, Mom, I miss you, come home. But that's literally what my internal child was screaming. Like,
Right.
come home now.
Hello?
But she went to go see her baby brother who's been sick. And she went with her sister. So it was just like a siblings like get together, which I'm all about.
Yeah.
But like also like stop leaving me.
Come.
Like I'm your like I'm 31. I get it.
Like you could have FaceTimed him.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
But he's getting sick. He's getting old. Well, they're all older. My mom is in her 60s. My uncle is in his 50s, you know. So I'm glad that she can go, but like stop doing that. You know what I mean?
not so long.
And like I kind of like, well, why did you do this? Because that was her Mother's Day gift. I flew her and my aunt out. So it was kind of like I shot myself in the foot and in the heart.
You did it to yourself.
I really did.
No.
So
No, it's fine.
it's fine.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
No.
Second rose I'm telling you, I had a really good week.
I love that for you.
Autumn had a production play for her summer thing.
Uh-huh.
Because we're trying to do this thing with Autumn. We're trying to push her.
Okay.
Because Autumn is the kind of kid that just needs to be pushed. She is, I don't, not like me in that sense because I was I want to do everything.
Right.
My funds were very limited as a kid.
Right.
She's a more blessed kid in that sense where we're like, if you want to try something, let's get you on it.
We're
I'm
gonna
all
get you
for
there.
it.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Of course.
But she's just like, I just want to be at home. I want to play with my hot glue gun because she does arts and crafts a lot.
I love a hot glue gun.
She wants to play on her video games. And then she wants to swim. And that's basically all. She's into coding, but that also keeps her more
Right.
at home.
True.
But I want her to push herself to do other things.
Mm-hmm.
And so I forced her into theater.
Okay.
But it was a 2-week theater camp. And she was very excited because she got to play another blind person. If you guys remember, she portrayed Helen Keller for her school project. And I said, Autumn, did you request to be the only blind superhero in a play of superheroes? And she goes, no, Mom, but how perfect was it that it worked out for me?
Okay, good for her.
And I said, okay. She was the comedic relief in the play, I will say.
I love that.
Yeah, she
I
did
love
really
that.
good. And then my last rose, because this is a rose, Brandon and I finally watched Sinners. And oh my God.
Is it good?
You haven't watched it?
I haven't watched it either.
Nary, I don't want to go into it too much because I want us to have a conversation about that movie on the pod. Next pod, we'll talk about Sinners. Do
Okay.
your homework,
Is to watch that movie.
which it shouldn't be hard because your bae is in there.
My man, that is my man,
Yeah.
is in that, and there's
And it's
a double.
squared.
There's 2 of them.
He's got a 20 twin.
Hello.
Yeah. It's such a good movie.
I've
It's a
heard that
rose.
it's freaking amazing.
No, and like shout out to Ryan Coogler, Stingers Up. He's a Hornet. He's from Sac State, baby.
Stingers Up, baby.
Yeah, Stingers Up, baby. Shout out Sacktown.
Yeah.
Shout out Sacramento. He wrote, directed it, and I'm not even joking, one of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. And I'm picky. It's that good, Mary.
That's a big.
Brandon and I started watching it at like 9:00, and we're not, let's start a movie at 9:00.
At 9:00, that's
But
late.
we've been waiting to watch that movie. Ariana was just talking about how she expected it to be kind of camp.
Right.
No,
No.
not even a little bit. It is so good. There's a part in that movie where I literally was like, this man's a genius. Like Ryan Coogler, genius.
Okay.
Genius. Because the messaging of the movie is so subtle, but like perfect. The perfect amount of like I'm making a political stance without making a political stance type of thing. And I love how cunty it was. It was just such a good movie. And it's a rose, and I love it. And I just love it. And my thorn is, you guys, the way I had to really think about a thorn this week, like I really had to think about it because I didn't really have one, but then I remembered how this is just an overall thorn that's going to loom in the summer. And I know moms in the chat, literally, we're all going to talk about this and be like, no, I know what you mean because it's just being a mom. Summer being what it is and the kids being out of school.
Oh.
All the routines just being out of whack. Because we work all school year to get into a routine. And we honestly don't even get into a routine until like the school year's almost halfway there, like halfway done.
Yep.
We finally get into that routine, and then summer hits, and then you have to quickly get in a routine, and then by the time we get into that routine, school starts again.
School starts again.
Isn't that wild?
It's like, okay, and then there's a lot of people that put their kids in summer school.
Yes.
But I'm just like, even with that, it's still a different schedule though, because summer school is different from regular
Yes.
school. The
Yeah.
hours are different. Everything is different.
So Autumn has coding.
Okay.
Autumn started the theater camp.
Right.
The theater camp is pretty much all day.
Okay.
Jameson
Nice.
goes to school normal hours as regular school would, but then he has therapy right after.
Okay.
When I tell you I'm in and out of that car so
Yeah.
much,
That's a lot.
I have help, and it's still
A lot.
It's still a lot. I don't really have a lot of time for myself. That isn't like the way I have been working and posting from my car, not while driving. Like literally, like I'll have 5 minutes where I have to go walk and take Jameson into class. I'll post something. I'll respond to some comments. But there's been a lot of editing in the car.
Right.
Just waiting for a pickup or a drop off or something, and that's definitely like a thorn for me because I'm such a routine person that it throws me off when I'm not in one, and
No,
then when
of
I finally
course.
get into one,
It switches up again.
It switches up again. So it's just being a mom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
literally today.
literally today.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, would we change it?
No.
No.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
So I mean, it's the only like looming thorn I have, but it's not really like a big thorn.
But it's not like a thorn. It's
Yeah.
it's just like an up and down situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a little annoying prickly type of thing.
It's like 3 days after you shave your legs and your little pricklies are starting to come back. It's just like, I just shaved you. What are we doing?
3 days, Mary? My prickles come up
No,
if
like
I
an
sneeze.
hour later.
Literally,
But
yeah.
still, you know, like
That one little prickly.
stupid.
I'm so bad
the
at shaving my
stupid-
kneecaps. I don't even do it that much, honestly. I don't know how you deal with it, but I don't really shave my kneecaps.
Why?
Because I always nick myself.
Do you keep your legs straight or do you bend it?
No, I bend it and still,
And you still knit?
they're just so bony and like weird.
Oh, well, same.
Yeah. I don't know.
I be over mine.
All over your knees?
Yeah.
You got to show me how you do it because I got the biggest black hair right there. And it's just going to stay.
I kind of want to pluck it.
I'm going to name him
Jeffrey?
Jefford.
I like it.
Yeah, he's right here. He's just chilling.
We love a Jeffrey.
Did I just? Oh no! You know when you pull and they curl a little
Yeah.
bit? It just turned into a
I
pube.
love that. Like, I'll do that and I'll be like, oh, until it gets curly.
It's a pube now.
So we like that. Jeffrey the pube.
Yeah, and then I have another thorn that I remembered.
Oh my goodness.
I forgot the most important piece to my pump the other day that I came to work. I was so excited because I finally got to work here at the loft, which I don't really get to do because, again,
Right.
schedules, routines, all that, it just gets thrown. But I got here and it was after yoga. So I left my house. I did a whole yoga class. I got here. I showered. You know that makes you drop your milk like a mother the second the water hits the girls.
Yep.
It just makes your milk fall.
Just whoosh.
I got out of the shower excited to just pump. I put my pump together. Mary, the most important part, the flange.
The little suction or the little
Where
part.
was it? Where was it, Mary?
Where was it?
Where was it, Mary? Because guess who forgot to pack the most important part?
Oh my God.
Which arguably every part of that stupid pump is an important part.
It is an important part because you can't miss one.
No, you can't miss one, or guess what you're not doing?
You're not pumping.
You're not pumping, babes. So the way I had to DoorDash a freaking Haka, like I expedited it because I typed in breast pumps, nowhere to be found. The only thing I found was a Haka, and thank God I found a Haka. Yeah.
How? Papa, I need you to hush, Kay. I need you to hush. I need you to be quiet.
Clip it. I love being a mom. It's fine.
I'm so hot under this beanie.
Baby, I'm so hot under this wig.
I'm
No.
so hot.
Oh, honey. Yeah.
And then that just made it a little Huh?
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 Love being a mom.
My thorn
Uh-huh.
is Jesus. No, my thorn is Father's Day just passed.
Yeah.
First Father's Day without my father. Mm-hmm. Girl, it was a rough one. I thought I'd be okay. I was like, we're gonna be fine. Because if you think about it, it's just a day. It's literally just another day.
But for somebody like you who was so attached to their father,
It's more than just a freaking day.
it's more than just a day, Mary.
But in my mind, I was just like, it's just another day.
Yeah.
Who cares? Wake up, do your normal routine.
Yeah.
One, my son still wasn't home.
Oh, that's true.
Right. So I'm stressing on that.
Yeah.
Two, it's Father's Day. I got my brother his Father's Day gift. And then I go over to my brother's house to give it to him, and I was like,
Oof.
right.
Yeah.
The other Father's Day gift should Papa, I need you to hush. Oh, I thought he was gonna say, huh? So the other Father's Day gift should be in the same house.
Yeah.
Wasn't, but that's fine. We were okay-ish. I went to my best friend Darius. He invited me to the park with him and his family because I'm
Yeah.
really close with them.
Yeah.
So I went to the park with them for a few hours, and that was good. Like, it got my mind off of it a little bit.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's just like, if you think about it, Darius is a father.
Mm-hmm.
His brother-in-law, father.
Yeah.
One of their other friends, father. And so
Yeah.
we're celebrating Father's Day, and I'm just over here like,
Yeah.
it's a lot of fathers.
Yeah.
We have no father.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that's my thorn.
Yeah.
Father's Day was crap.
I was waiting to get like a text or a voice note, but I saw what you posted and I was like, if she needs me, she'll reach out.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think you held it together really well, and with it being your first, I think you handled it incredibly well. Because let me tell you something, Mary, could not be me. Could not be me.
It was a rough one.
Could not be me.
It was a rough one.
I know this is gonna sound so bad. I love my dad. Don't get me wrong. My mother is my life. My mother is my everything.
There's a difference.
Every Mother's Day that comes up, and I see those posts of, and this bouquet of flowers is for those who don't have their mothers.
Yeah.
For those missing their moms.
Yeah.
That I have my mother alive, and those still hit me.
You posted the one about the fathers. and
Yes.
got me.
Yeah.
Got me.
And I don't know. I think you did amazing. I really
Thanks.
do.
We
'Cause
did
you were
drink a little bit more than normal.
well, you were out and about. It's not like you shut yourself off and just handled your own emotions alone in your home with a bottle.
Oh,
You
no, I
went
did
out.
at first.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you got out of it.
But I got out of it.
And there you go.
Because then even when I went to go see Darius, I didn't drink there.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I'm not drinking. He was like, do you want a beer or anything? Are you okay? And I was like, I want water.
Yeah.
Just water.
Yep.
But it was rough. It was rough, but I
Yeah.
got through it, and I don't think I've drank since. So it's been like a week now.
Well, I'm glad.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Father's Day is gonna be rough. Literally
Oh,
a week.
That was a lie.
Literally a week.
Yeah. Literally a week. So yeah. Other than that, we're okay.
Good.
Yeah.
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 Just one day out of the year.
And that's the thing. It's just one day out of the year.
Yeah.
You're gonna be okay.
You're gonna be fine.
It's gonna be all right.
The picture you posted was super sweet.
Thank you.
And you did really good.
Thanks.
I'm very proud of you.
Thanks.
I'm here.
I know.
Yeah.
But I also didn't want to like voice note you and bombard you with Father's Day stuff while you're.
My Father's Day honestly turned out to be so nice, because my dad never really shows up for events. My dad is he loves us, but he's very like, I don't know how to accept your love a lot of the time, so he'll run away. For his birthday, he's literally ran away.
He's a man.
He's a man.
He's a man.
He's a man that is a man. For his birthday, he's ran away so many times. For Father's Day, he's ran away so many times.
Yeah.
I think the thing that helped us this year, because Nancy and I were talking about it, about what a nice Father's Day we had, like one of the few.
Good.
Was the fact that my mom was in Texas.
Okay.
So my dad, and he wouldn't mind if I say this on there, my dad is useless without my mother.
Right.
He's useless.
Yeah.
Just and a sensitive crybaby.
Is the rock baby.
No, and then my mom is his entire world. Like my dad, when I went to go visit him while he was in Texas, he was like, I'm not sleeping.
Yeah.
Because that bed is lonely.
Because where's she at?
Because where's she at?
You see the side of the bed?
Yeah.
It's real cold.
And my parents are at that point now where they've been married over 40 years.
Jeez.
That's
good.
They are like, I'm so good with, my dad is like, I'm going to go outside and be in the garden all day. And my mom will be inside doing whatever she wants to do.
Right.
They will maybe speak 4 words to each other during the day and then come together at night and then watch a show, speak 4 words to each other and then go to bed. And my dad's like, and I'm aware of that, but that's my routine and I know she's in there and that's her energy.
Because
like,
we're still together
yes.
even though we're not together.
And my dad is like, that woman is around like the air that I breathe.
Yes.
And she is the air that I breathe. So her not being around, I literally feel like I'm suffocating.
Yeah.
So it was very hard for him. So the reason why he stuck around Father's Day is because Nancy called and was like, come over, I'm going to do a thing for you and my brothers. And he came over and he was so excited that every time any of my brothers were like, have a beer with us, take a shot with us, my dad was like, no, I have to pick up your mom from the airport tomorrow and I got to wake up and buy her flowers. But he didn't say, but this is my dad, everybody. But he didn't say, oh, I have to wake up to go get your mom. He said, I tengo que ir por mi jaina. He calls my mom his jaina.
Stop
Isn't
it.
that freaking cute? Yeah. So he was like, I gotta wake up.
Like that.
I gotta wake up.
Like that. It's fine.
You have a love like
I know,
that.
I do have a love like that.
Yeah. He was like, I have to clean my truck. I have to get her flowers, and I have to get your aunt flowers because again, my aunt was traveling with her. And you could just tell he was so excited to get the
He's
day
so happy
over
to
with.
Yeah.
Like, he was enjoying his kids, but he was like, I gotta get these last 24 hours gone because my wifey's coming.
Wifey's coming home.
Wifey's finally gonna be home, and you could tell that he was just like ready to.
That's the cutest thing ever.
So it was a really cool, chill Father's Day. And I saw all my brothers, and we hung out at Nancy's, and it was just super chill, super nice.
I love that.
Yeah.
Your outfit was really cute that day too. The dress that you wore.
Oh yeah, Amazon, guys, that Amazon storefront.
I saw that dress and I was like,
it has pockets. Very cute. We need to do an episode where we're just wearing dresses, Ty, because I rarely see you in a dress that's not thirst trappy. We should have a thirst trappy dress episode. We should have a prom dress episode, and then we should do just what do you call those, Ariana? Milkmaid dresses? Yeah. Garden party milkmaid dresses. If you guys want to see Thailand in a milkmaid dress, please put it in the comments because I would love to.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes. Yes.
Because wait.
Ty, we have to. I would love to see you. What are you afraid of? That you're going to look so good that's going to eventually be your style?
Yeah.
But why would that be so bad?
Because weird.
No, not weird. Beautiful. Cunty.
No, it'll be cunty, but
Ty, it would be the kind of outfit you could say tomato in. And we strive to be tomato bitches.
I have 4 years.
Yeah,
until I'm that bitch.
My hair is straight. But I'm not wearing a cunty enough eyeliner. So, Also, I have this big bulge because I didn't braid my hair like y'all, but it's fine.
The way I still have a bulge, you don't see this? We all three have bulges right now.
Yeah.
Because the hair is thick under these, okay?
Mary.
That's why I keep pulling this down, because the beanie's trying to rise.
Yeah, I have tried to itch this thing so many times.
I'm so itchy back here.
Yeah.
I'm over it.
And they say drag queens
it.
don't have talent. Mary, having to perform with this.
But half of them are bald.
I'm so overstimulated right now.
Half of them?
No, the itch from the lace, from the freaking wig.
That's
Or not the lace, but the thing that
The
holds all the
thingy
hair
thing.
together.
Yeah, the
net.
little-
It's
this
annoying.
thing.
And also, they do a lot of synthetic wigs. Synthetic wigs make you sweaty.
And this is why we're hot.
And this is why I'm hot. And this is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot because
I'm hot, and you're not.
This is why. This is why. This is why I'm hot. You guys have so much to talk about today.
Hey, that was a
Ty-
good song. That was a banger.
That was such a banger.
That was a banger.
You know what song bumping.
What song?
I don't care who's in the backseat. I don't care. Bumping.
What song?
Mike Jones back then.
Oh,
That's
Mike
a bop.
Jones.
Mike Jones. No, when he said, and I'm going to dog your whole ass like you dogged me, with my chest, Mary.
Felt it.
With my chest,
Felt
Mary.
it.
With my chest.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
Love that song.
Hello.
But speaking of rappers, our boy Drake has been in the news again.
Hold on. Let's not our boy Drake it, because we don't like Drake here.
No,
Do you
I
like
know.
Drake?
No, I've talked about this before. Drake is one
Okay.
of those characters where I'm like, he's a character. He's around.
He's here.
He is a guy that is here. And I love what you bring to the table media-wise, because this guy's always got a headline with him, and it's crazy.
And it's crazy.
And it's crazy.
Dumb. Baby, stop.
The whole Tabasco drama in the condom, that was one thing. Mary.
That was amazing.
Mary.
That was amazing.
That's something crazy, though.
But the things that you gotta do to protect yourself,
Mary.
because
This man walks around with a bottle of Tabasco, just always ready to kill the
you don't have to
spermidines.
get ready if you stay ready.
Period. And nobody knows that more than Drake.
Nobody knows that more than Drake. Nick Cannon needs to hop on that.
Oh no.
That
There's
was-
a whole
that was
conspiracy
rude.
theory with why Nick Cannon has so many kids that I will not get into, but if you guys want us to talk about it, I will. I will. But you guys, Drake's gambling is making headlines again. And you know Drake makes, I don't know if it's just that Drake is a cringe character that we've all just accepted as cringe, and that's why
Yes.
that's part of his aura. That's part of his riz, is that
yes.
he is cringe.
He's cringe.
Because when I tell you that man has a legit curse spell thing behind him, that whatever team he goes for the Super Bowl, you know to bet the opposite because he's going to lose.
Yep.
And it's a famous thing now.
Yep.
Like famously, he's always kind of predicted the winner of the Super Bowl because it's the team that he doesn't bet on.
Yep. Yes. If Drake is going for it, you go against it.
And if Drake, thank you very much.
Go
If Drake is
against
going
it.
for it,
Okay.
you go against it. If Drake says turn right,
you
baby,
turn left.
baby, you make a hard left.
The hardest left.
Yeah, just skirt.
Okay.
Is this left?
I think.
Yes, Ty,
Yes.
good job.
Thank you.
Look at
I did that right
Perfectly. I
away.
like that.
That's the first time.
so Drake bet $800,000 on the Thunder and made headlines. And then he showed, because he does his gambling thing where he gambles on, I believe it's called stake gambling.
Yep.
And he showed his losses for the month. And this just coincides with everything we've been saying. Because when I tell you, you guys want to take a guess how much he lost? I think it was over the course of a month. Ariana fact checked this for me. Over the course of a month. You guys want to guess how much he lost on stake? How much his losses accumulated?
Oops. Okay, so how much did he just lose?
Yes.
No, how much did he just lose with this last game? With the Thunder game?
No, over on, he showed his application, the app, and how much he lost. And I think this was over the course of a month,
Okay.
or it could have been a few months, I don't know. But this figure is crazy, crazy. Like, my man has a gambling problem.
I don't like. I want to say a few mil, but like
Yeah. You want to give me a figure? How many mil?
let's do 6.
Okay, Ariana, you got a guess?
6 is low as fuck. God
Huh?
damn.
Oh, Ariana saw it. Okay, yeah,
6 is
over
low.
$8 million.
Yeah, I was gonna say
over $8
7.
million. Ariana.
So $8 million in losses, but he placed $124.5 million in bets.
Yep. Uh-huh.
In a month.
In a month, Mary. And let's call it what it is. Drake can be cringy, but we all know that bank account is not. Drake is bagged out.
Is large. He's still getting money from Degrassi.
No, Drake is bagged out because he's a prominent investor. Prominent investor, not only here in the States, but back in Canada.
Back in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proud Torontonian.
Good.
Yeah.
Toronto.
Yeah, he wears Toronto on his back.
I feel like everybody just knows Toronto. You think of Canada and you think of Toronto.
Our girl lives in Toronto.
Yeah.
Our girl lives in Toronto.
Which we miss you.
We miss you. We love you.
We miss you so much.
And we want to visit you. I love Toronto. Toronto's
Can
beautiful.
we please go?
Yes, I'm so down.
I want to go.
I got to get this breastfeeding.
Yeah, let's go.
Situated.
Speaking of Drake.
Yeah.
So Drake is a little upset right now.
Shut up.
Drake is a little upset because a few of the Canadian like big representatives from Canada were just seen at a Kendrick Lamar concert.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
To the point where he's lashing out and everything and saying how disrespectful it is and blah, blah, blah. Like, first of all, you can't hate somebody because they love different music.
No.
You can't do it. But to the point where these people literally came out and was just like, we were there to see SZA.
Oh, no.
Don't lie.
No, don't lie.
Don't lie.
Because, yes, of course, we're all there to see SZA.
Yes.
Of course.
But baby, SZA comes out on how many songs? You were there for a whole concert, baby. You could have went to a SZA concert. You went to a Kendrick Lamar concert.
Mary, just say it with your chest.
Just say it with your chest.
Thank you.
I went there. I support Kendrick.
Yes.
I'm a Kendrick Lamar stan.
Yeah.
Hello.
He doesn't own Toronto.
He doesn't own Toronto. You don't own Canada.
No, baby.
And like, first of all, you're mad at Kendrick because Kendrick Lamar sold out of one of the venues that Drake has never gotten to do.
Okay. You guys want to know some tea though?
mad.
You guys want to know some tea? And this is from our Canadian friend that we love. Brandy. By the way, we're talking about Brandy, guys. Brandy, CEO Evio. We love her.
Love her. She's the cutest little thing.
Little thing.
She's so cute.
She actually told me that Torontonians or Canadians are kind of like embarrassed by Drake a lot of the time. And they don't really claim him as much as they used to. Because remember, and this is one thing I will give Drake. There's one thing that man is proud of his hometown.
Yes, he is.
He puts Toronto on his back. And he did put Toronto on the map in a lot of ways. He's been loud about the Raptors.
Before Justin Bieber.
Yes, before Justin Bieber. And let's not forget, guys, The Weeknd is Canadian. But The Weeknd doesn't.
I do forget that.
Yeah, The Weeknd doesn't,
he doesn't voice it.
Doesn't voice it, doesn't talk
No.
about it as much. Drake has always been loud and proud. I love Canada. Toronto's the spot. He's a Canadian man,
Yes.
and we'll give him that. But the way that Toronto people are like, Drake? Who?
It's like, you might be from here, but we don't.
They just don't claim him as much.
Would you?
I mean,
Would you? If he was from Sacramento, would you claim him as a Sacramento rapper?
Mary, if this was, let me see. What's that song that hit so big? The one that not so nice. Nice for what? Nice for what?
Okay.
If it was Nice for What era, I'd be like, yeah. I shout out to Drake.
Different.
This era though is
The times are different.
yes.
It's giving. Well, not really. Like
So no. So to answer your question, no, I wouldn't. I
it's
wouldn't.
Like, for me, it's like Sage the Gemini.
Yes.
Sage the Gemini is from here.
Yes.
Sage the Gemini is rude
Yep.
as all hell. When I used to work at Thunder Valley, he used to come in there all the time.
Yeah.
Him and his whole little group.
Yeah.
Rude.
Yeah.
Like I've met this man I don't know how many times.
Yeah.
You're rude. I
Yeah.
don't like you. If this man was in my section, I was out
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah. E40, not from Sacramento, but loud and proud about the Bay.
Man.
He came and ate at BJ's here in Roseville.
Yeah.
He wasn't my section, but I food ran. Nicest
so
man.
nice.
His family was super nice. From what I heard, he was very generous to the service.
Yeah.
Like, and you hear these stories and you're like, awesome. Like, love to see it, love to be about it. And I have never met Drake, and I've never heard of how he treats people personally, other than putting Tabasco sauce in his
Gotta make sure you don't
his
get,
situations.
No.
But I can honestly see why people are turning their back on him. Even his own city that he's so proud of. Those allegations, Mary.
You can't beat it.
No.
I've never really been a Drake fan.
Yeah.
Even when I did watch Degrassi back in the day, hated his character.
Yeah.
I feel bad when he got shot in the back and put in the wheelchair. I was like, hey, sucks for you, dog.
Yeah, no legs.
But, you know.
I'm gonna need you to take a couple seats.
Just a few. I'm gonna need you to roll on out of the building. Okay, just right out.
But with
he makes a lot of nothing, or he tries to make a lot of nothing into something, and it just doesn't work.
When I think
Every
of
time.
Drake now, I just think corny.
Cause he is.
Everything is corny.
Ugh.
Like the lover boy, the cut in his hair, corny.
He
corny
makes
the boot, corny the house
light
down.
skin look bad.
Like,
he's
just
bringing back the cringe light skin.
Drake is the guy in high school who was always like, "Where's my hug?"
Ew. What?
The type of guy that floats when he smells pie. He's just Ick Master 3000, babes. Am I wrong? No. Am I wrong? The kind of guy that when he's floating above water and you pan down to see his feet, he's just doing a lot of this. And he's a lot of this, Mary.
Oh my God.
Does that mean?
No, that's not mean, because you're 100% right.
So that's... I'm glad we both had something about Drake this week.
Because Drake is out here.
Because my guy.
Drake is out here.
And not in a good way.
And not in a good way,
If he ever has a comeback, I would love to see it, because whenever that man rises, it's cool, but when he falls, it's hilarious.
It's even better.
So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Poor Drake.
But you know who is having the comeback of the season right now, Mary?
Ooh.
And I'd love to see it, because I've always been a fan. Red Lobster, babes.
Red Lobster who?
Red Lobster, the restaurant.
They had a downfall?
Yes. They declared bankruptcy, I think, Ariana, look it up, 2 years ago. And Thailand, I shit you not. You want to know why they went into bankruptcy?
Why?
Because of their endless shrimp thing.
What?
Yes.
May 19th, 2024 is when they filed for bankruptcy.
May 19th, 2024. Thanks, Ariana. They declared bankruptcy, and it was because of their endless shrimp promotion. It sent them, because they never fully recovered from COVID. Oh. And then this whole little stint, put them back.
Oh my
Which
goodness.
is, I remember when they did the endless shrimp thing. Shrimp is not cheap,
Shrimp
Mary.
is not cheap. Seafood, period.
Seafood,
is
period, is not cheap. And I was like, well, I guess Red Lobster really got it like that, because I will say Red Lobster was the spot that I never ate at as a kid. I couldn't even dream of eating at a Red Lobster as a kid.
No.
You had to have, I remember.
You had to have money out the ass to eat at Red Lobster.
I remember prom season when some kids were like, oh, we're going to go out to Sacramento to eat, and we're probably going to hit up Red Lobster. Mary.
Can we go to McDonald's?
Who's footing the bill?
You
Who's
gonna
taking
pay
you
for
to
me?
prom?
Because I'm confused.
Because, wow.
Red Lobster.
Red Lobster was one of the first dates that Brandon and I went on. And it definitely was one of those this is a special occasion.
Yes.
We're not going to eat out for a while type of thing.
No, I've been to Red Lobster one time. And I'm more than sure I got the cheapest thing on the freaking menu.
Because honestly, I will say, if you go for the free Cheddar Bay biscuits, that's enough, babes. Those biscuits are ungodly good.
Hot take. Hot take.
No.
I don't like them.
Stop.
I don't like them.
Explain.
I don't like them.
Are they too dry? Are they not cheesy enough? Are they not flaky enough? Mary, what are you not getting?
All of it.
What? It's cheese in a biscuit. You know what, Ty? I've learned something about you. You're picky with your biscuits. Because you complain about Popeye's biscuits.
Because they're dry.
Mary, where?
Excuse me?
Talk about it.
Popeye's chicken. Nope. What? Popeye's biscuits
Okay.
are the driest things on the planet. You can literally crumble them and it looks like you just picked some sand up from the Sahara Desert and just went, what?
Mary.
If you don't put honey on that and then have a drink ready already in your mouth, then you're going to choke on it.
Okay, so what biscuit sets your little puss on fire?
I don't know. The little cranberry biscuits, flaky biscuits that I make.
The ones that come out of a tube? Not the pop out of a tube biscuits. Are you joking?
No.
Popeyes has always been very good to me because, yes, they are a little drier on the outside, but I love a crunchy crust on a biscuit and a flaky, warm, gooey center, which Popeyes has always given me. Am I...
I wouldn't say ooey gooey.
Where's the ooey gooey?
Ariana, nobody asked you for anything ever. First of all, my baby shower, we had really good biscuits because they were Popeyes. Thailander, you had one.
No, I didn't.
You're fake. You guys are so fake for that. Anyways.
I saw all the biscuits and I was like, damn.
Anyways, Red Lobster's back. Thanks to, yes, Ariana?
Can we go? I've never gone.
Yes.
Gone where?
Let's go to Red Lobster.
Oh, let's go to Red Lobster.
No, you guys are really going to want to go because let me read off what they're bringing it back with. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
So Red Lobster's comeback is involving, and not limited to, seafood boil bags, which we are all slores for.
Yeah. Okay.
Sangria flights, which I know will set y'all's little pusses on fire.
It's already throbbing.
And $5 drink specials. So, and let me put this out here. The best virgin pina colada I've ever had, Red Lobster. With the little strawberry, little strawberry
The
stuff.
Crulé stuff?
It's a strawberry pina colada because they put a strawberry topping on top and that, everything. So, yes, let's go to Red Lobster.
Let's go to
By
Red
the way,
Lobster.
guys, we went to a Cracker Barrel. Talk about it.
We did go to Cracker. Oh, this wig?
Yeah.
We're having difficulties over here.
I feel like my whole head is moving. Oh, yeah, you gotta.
No, but Cracker Barrel was so good.
Cracker
Oh my
Barrel?
God, that
You're
syrup.
welcome.
The syrup was so good.
The pancake itself is always
the
fire.
pancake was fluffy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we did the thing, guys.
The hash browns.
Oh, yes. The hash brown casserole. Mm-hmm.
The grits.
Ariana?
Who cares what she thinks? Because she don't even know.
No, I
better.
totally agree. Who cares what Ariana thinks?
Like,
100%.
The grits were good. Oh, the grits were so good. Ugh.
But yeah, guys, Red Lobster's making a comeback, all thanks to none other than Flava Flav. You guys wish I was joking about that? No. So Red Lobster had a meeting, and you guys, Red Lobster had a meeting where they were like, hey, we're not doing too hot, okay? Sales are down. The endless shrimp kind of busted us in the butt. And some guy was so scared to raise his hand in a meeting because he said, hello, sir. I has idea. So we need a spokesperson. Somebody that not everybody knows. And somebody that a lot of people wish they didn't know about. And somebody that had his own VH1 reality show involving a bunch of crazy women. Nobody other than Flava Flav is gonna help bring us back from bankruptcy. And you guys, he did.
He has a menu, a special off menu.
Shut up.
So it is called Flava Flav's Faves.
I love this so much.
Maine lobster tail.
Mm-hmm.
Snow crab legs.
Mm-hmm.
Garlic shrimp scampi.
Mm-hmm.
bacon mac and cheese, and you choose a side item.
Okay.
I just
Uh-huh.
I love it.
I just want to say this
Please.
because I am trying so hard not to cry
Okay.
from happiness. Because they got the blackest person. You got the blackest person to endorse you and to get you to come back to life with seafood. The blackest on earth. Flavor Flav.
You guys, I just love that there was a world where they had a legit business meeting. You guys, this is a chain restaurant. This bitch is franchised. And somebody really stood up in the meeting and said, "You know who we need to bring us back from financial ruin? Flava Flav. Flavor of Love's very own. Flava Flav.
Flavor Flav.
Yeah, boy.
Yes, Pa. Okay, go potty. Okay, go push.
And that's and you guys, it worked. He even has his own menu and everything.
Here's the thing about Flavor Flav. Look, okay. All jokes aside,
Yeah.
Flavor Flav
Yeah.
in the past, I think 3 years, has literally done so much good.
Yeah.
He I forgot the water polo
Yes.
women's USA
I heard about
Olympic
that.
team wouldn't have happened
Oh,
if it
1,000%.
wasn't for that man.
1,000%. Yeah, you're right.
So all jokes aside,
No.
the man is doing God's work.
No. And I should
It
be
was God's plan.
I'm so done with you. Oh gosh. Okay. You're gonna make me leak through this shirt. Okay. What was I gonna say? I will be the first person to say this with my chest. You should never judge a book by its cover when it comes to their personality, when it comes to the media.
Right.
Because who you guys think Brandon is, let me tell you something real quick, as the woman who was married to him, could not be more different at home. So I can 100% see a world where, yes, Flavor Flav is known for his brand, his personality, his silliness, his goofiness, all that. And he could very well be, like, two things could be true at the same time. He could be a very smart businessman. And we just don't know the man in that light.
Because we don't.
Because we
he
don't.
Is.
And he is.
Obviously.
Clearly.
It's
And,
just like out of all people,
you wouldn't expect that.
that's the one that comes to your mind.
Yeah.
Flavor Flav.
And now he's got his Flava Flav faves.
And now he's got his Flavor Flav flaves.
Yes. So now we know.
Flavor Flav
Yeah.
faves. That's
So-
a tongue twister.
So
Are we going to try the Flavor Flav flaves?
100%. You guys, we'll make a TikTok.
Okay.
And we will keep you guys updated because I know what old Red Lobster tastes like. I've always been a fan. I don't care what anybody says. I want to see if it's better, worse, or meh. I'll be honest. Have you ever been, Diana?
No.
Oh, we got to go.
We got to go.
And we're all seafood lovers
Because
here.
the thing is, it is good. It was
It's
a good
fire.
place to go. It
It's
was a very good place to go,
fire,
except for
yes.
the biscuits.
Okay. All right.
I wonder if there's going to be a big clock in there.
Flavor Flav.
I was on TikTok. You know me, I really don't go on TikTok.
Yeah.
But for some reason, something told me to go to TikTok.
Uh-huh.
Have you heard of the "Who Said That" trend?
Oh my God. It's like my new favorite thing.
I love it.
Oh no, I'm all for it.
I love it so much.
Yes.
Because,
Yeah.
like, I get it.
No, I'm all for it.
I get it.
I like say what nobody else is really saying, and I love it.
This one woman, she literally was in her car. She was like, bitch, do you really need that $8 coffee when you have all the ingredients at home and that $8 can go into a saving account? And then she goes, who said that?
Who said that?
And it's like, but first of all, that one hit because, you know, we indulge in our coffees.
I've been seeing a lot of political ones. Yeah.
I haven't seen any political ones.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of political ones. And they're accurate AF. I've seen a lot of political ones. I've seen a lot of preacher, Bible thumping ones.
Because look.
And I'm clocking them. Hilarious.
Because honestly, this trend is really good.
It's so good.
I think this is like one of the best trends.
It's one of my favorite trends.
Yeah.
I have tried to do one, but then in my mind, I just get too hot about certain subjects, especially right now in this America that we're living in.
In this America. Outside of California. Because California, we're our own.
And then I've seen some gross ones where I'm like, that was just pure mom shame. Let's not do that. No. I want to do one where it's very like, how about you just raise your kids and not raise mine? Who said that? Because there's so much mom shame in the world right now. And I'm not stupid. I know there's always been mom shame, but now it's because we have social media.
It's pushed.
And it's pushed, and we all think that we are in our own world because we are for the most part in our own little echo chamber. But when you delve out into like, it gets me really hot because you can tell some are just pure jealousy.
Right.
You could tell some are just being malicious.
Yes. It's like, bring it back to the fun. It's supposed to be a fun little trend.
Yes.
Keep it that way.
But I'm over the mom shame. I'm over the mom shame. I'm over it. I'm so over it. I could go on and on about double standards. And if you guys want a podcast where we talk, we're both moms, guys. And we got hot takes on motherhood. And some that Ty and I might not even agree on. But do we shame each other?
No.
Because
for what? Baby, how you parent and how I parent.
We're two different people.
2 different people.
We're going to parent differently.
Exactly.
Do we love our kids? 1,000%.
Hello?
1,000%.
Doesn't mean anything negative
Doesn't mean anything negative. The way I'm going to parent is the way I'm going to parent. The way you're going to parent is the way you're going to parent.
It's the way how we were raised at the same time. Either we want to do different things that we were raised with. We want to do the same things. It's all different varieties.
Or we want a balance of both.
Because who doesn't love balance?
Yeah, but I love that trend. Yeah,
I haven't seen the serious side of the trend.
I have.
I've only seen the funny ones.
I have seen ones where it was like the girl was like hating on things like Friends, Gilmore Girls, and basically things that were very topical and popular.
Right.
Oh, hey, a pumpkin spice lattes, Ugg boots doesn't make you superior. It just makes you a bitch. Who said that? And I totally agree. It's not that I don't like Friends because it was the popular trendy show. Mary, it was just not a show I ever gravitated to.
It wasn't your humor.
But we were just talking about that 70s show, babes.
Hello?
Yeah, and it's kind of the same sitcom-y world. Friends was just not one I ever got into.
And at the same time, I understand why a lot of people didn't get into Friends.
Yeah.
Again, Friends was made in 94.
Yeah.
Humor and comedy back then is completely different from 2000s humor and comedy.
Even Brandon,
that's very dry.
Yeah,
I'm a very dry person. So I gravitated to it.
Yeah, even Brandon, to this day is like, I used to watch Friends. I loved Friends. Would I watch it now? No, because the humor is different. But for you, it's a comfort show at this point.
It's a comfort show.
It's your comfort show.
Yes.
I started watching Gilmore Girls because everybody like 2 years ago, I think I was on a Gilmore Girl grind because everybody was like, no, this is the show to watch in the fall. And it is.
It is.
It's
very much is.
It's a cute show.
It's a cute little mother-daughter situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really got into it. And then I remember talking about it and people were like, oh, you watched that show? And I was like, why are we hating?
People hate when I say that I watch New Girl. I'm sorry. How do you hate on New Girl?
How do you hate on New Girl?
How do you hate on New Girl?
But I guess it's the same thing as like people hating on Friends. Because it's the same show.
Right.
It's a style that worked. It's been
exactly.
replicated so many times.
So many
How I Met Your
times.
Mother, New Girl, The Big Bang Theory. You guys, it's literally the same format, same show, rebranded, new cast members. That's
Just
it.
in different eras.
Yes.
That's it.
That's it.
But the same thing.
Same thing. New Girl is Friends.
New
without
Girl's
the sitcom laughter. It's
Yes.
just different.
Because it's the same thing. The Jess,
Yes.
she breaks up with her boyfriend, needs a place to stay.
Yeah.
Back in the day, Rachel leaves her husband, finds Monica, and then
Yeah.
starts living with Monica.
There you go.
Like it's the same thing.
You
It's
guys,
just New Girl does have a different humor, and it is 100 times
Yeah,
funnier.
it has the same season 3. People start hooking up. You guys, once you start really following the formula of these shows, it kind of ruins it for you.
Yep.
But it's the same formula.
They're all the same.
Writers have to follow a formula because it's a proven formula that works.
That has worked.
Yeah.
Friends had literally 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
10 seasons. Mm-hmm. They're not going to get 10 years for nothing.
For nothing.
They're not going to
Especially not $1 million an episode, babes.
Hello?
$1 million an
Hello?
episode. And that was back in the day where you got mad syndication money.
Man.
Mad syndication
Hello.
money. Right now, because of streamers and everything, actors
It's
have a
little
hard time
different.
getting
right.
paid the
Of
same.
course.
But yeah.
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 Speaking of actors, have you heard the little whispers about Pedro Pascal?
Wait, what whispers? Because I love him.
Him being gay?
Oh, honestly, I see it.
I can see it,
I can
but
see
I
it,
don't
but
think that he is.
No,
I know
but you know what?
His sister.
His sister,
transgender.
famous.
But I don't think, everybody's saying it because of the way he's dressing and all that
Yes.
stuff. First of all, the man's got fashion. Don't.
First of all, the man knows how to dress. He's got a sense of style.
He has a
Don't
sense of
confuse that.
style.
Everybody said the same thing because of Jacob Elordi because the man wears purses. Good for him for
Good
wearing
for
purses.
him. It's his style.
I
Let
love to
him
see
do
Jake.
it.
I love to see Mr. Elordi in those little thigh high
Yeah.
booty shorts with a little Bottega Veneta moment. I love
I
it.
will watch it and
I'm
I will
here
see
for
it.
it.
And I will love it.
You know what I love the most about this rumor is that's gone to Pedro Pascal's ears and he's literally been like, huh, and that's it.
His little laugh.
Huh?
And that's it. He's not going to come out and be like, no.
No.
He's not going to come out and say yes.
No.
He's going to let that roll back.
Yes.
And go wherever it decides to go.
And he's the kind of guy that is so confident in his sexuality, I promise you, that even if he has gotten a little something in his butt, he don't care.
Why does he have to get in his butt? What if he gives?
And what if he gives?
I feel like he would be the
Yeah.
giver.
You know what? The thing about him that I love so much is that he would do both.
He could
Because
do
he just seems
both.
like a
He could-
giver, a generous guy, just a fun dude. Like, hey, do you want to put it in my butt? That's
But
totally cool.
sometimes I
That's
like to
totally
be a
cool.
receiver.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hey,
Hey.
it's okay if I want it in the butt. It's okay if you want it in the butt.
Either way, guess what? We're both going to do it together.
Either way, we're both gonna have a good time. And I love him. And I love him for that.
I love him so
I
much.
love me some Pedro Pascal.
Oh my. First of all, he is zaddy.
He's definitely zaddy. I don't think he's an unattractive guy at all. But what's more attractive is his confidence.
Oh.
That man is always wearing boots.
Confident, baby.
He's always wearing knee-high boots. He's serving looks. That man serves more cunt than he probably gets.
Yeah.
And you know he gets a lot. And you know he gets a
I want
lot.
to say he could get it from me, but he can't. I would be lying if I said he could get it from me because I know I'm lying.
You know what's crazy? He's the type of guy that has that appeal. It's the Paul Rudd factor where you'd be like, man, I could bones you, but I also just want to go get ice cream with you.
I just want to hang out with you.
I just want to hang out with you.
But I could.
But I could.
But I'm not gonna. Paul Rudd is
wouldn't.
a good one.
Probably
because
wouldn't.
baby, Paul Rudd has not aged.
No.
He was also in Friends. Fun fact.
Yep.
He was Phoebe's husband.
A lot of people, famous people, were on Friends.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. And nobody understands. My
Yeah.
baby Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
Did you know Bruce Willis can no longer speak now?
Yeah. I heard
Girl,
that.
I read that and I almost cried. You know how much
Yeah.
I love that man.
I know.
I was
babes.
I was like, wait.
It's
getting
every
bad.
time I hear headlines about Bruce Willis, I'm like,
I'm just waiting for the day at this point, and I'm
Yeah.
going to be so heartbroken for that day.
Emergency pod that day.
Yes, I have loved that man
Yeah.
since I was little. Baby, Die Hard, I was like,
Can we talk about, though, to get on a happier subject, how Paul Rudd was one of everybody's biggest hear me outs? And I'm like, babe, that doesn't have to be a hear me out at all. You don't got to explain that one.
the way I was getting, not ran through, because that sounds weird.
Talk about it, Mary.
But the way I was lightweight getting ran through with me saying Cam is my hear me out. Here's the thing. Cam is for sure 100% not a hear me out because Cam is a handsome man.
Yeah.
For me personally, Cam is just a hear me out because Cam is not my normal.
Yes. He's not the type that you usually
He's not
gravitate
the type
to.
that I normally gravitate to. So that is why Cam is one of my hear me outs. Again, Cam is a handsome freaking man.
Yeah.
Clearly, you guys heard how I talked about him. He's just a personal
Hello?
hear me out.
The hello heard around the world.
Hello.
Yeah.
The way people are trying to be like, oh, it's really weird how Thailand and Cam were both out of town when Gloria had her baby.
Suspicious.
And that's what they're saying. They're just
Yeah.
like, that's a little suspicious. And I'm like, no, baby, I was in Reno. He was in Florida.
Yes.
We were in separate places.
Yes.
Okay.
Literally almost coast to coast.
Literally.
Opposite places.
You're in Florida. I'm just
Yeah.
I'm just one up.
100%.
I'm to the side.
Kind of. She was in Nevada.
I was in Nevada.
And he was in Florida.
And he was in Florida.
He was in Miami.
Opposite sides.
Yeah.
'Kay.
Suspicious.
Suspicious. We met in the middle. No, I'm just joking.
Ooh.
I'm just joking.
Somebody
Clip
said Jason Bateman.
Okay.
I see that.
I see it.
Because he's funny and a very dry humor.
Yes. I saw a Seth Green.
Oh, Seth Green. Hear me out for sure.
Look, that is a hear me out
That
for
is a
sure.
hear me out for sure.
I think the way maybe it's like with some of your hear me outs, it's the humor.
Yes.
And it's the
Personality.
It's the personality.
Yes.
So like with my eyes closed, maybe
Yeah.
I see it. But then I have to open.
No, the one that I was like, okay. Somebody said play from Ed, and Eddie. I don't know if they're joking or if they're just trolling us, but either way, I had to say it because, Plank.
Okay.
Not any of the Eddies.
You know why? Because he's got the wood.
Baby. And the mystery was solved. Thank you. Somebody also said Sherlock from the BBC version. I don't even know who that is.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What is Sherlock
Who
from
is
the
Sherlock
BBC?
from the BBC version?
Sherlock from the BBC.
And then somebody said early Spencer Reed. Hear me out.
Spencer Reed from Criminal Minds? Yes. Yes.
Yes, I don't know who that actor is. Oh. Will I know him if I see him?
Yes.
Okay.
You? Yes.
Yeah.
Ariana.
Benedict Cumberbatch?
Oh, that's not a hear me out, babes. That's not hear me out. That is a obviously. Obviously.
It's the accent and the tallness.
It's like the look.
He's always got the
glassy eyes. Who is he? Doctor Strange, isn't he?
Doctor Strange.
He's Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Who is Spencer Reed?
Spencer Reed, I believe that you would be like, yes.
Yeah?
He's a taller Brandon.
Okay, show him to me.
But he's just got darker hair.
Somebody needs to see. Oh, yes.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
No.
I know.
Oh, wide bones. Immediately.
it's-
He was on 500 Days of Summer.
And he's a genius in this, so he's smart.
He's
Oh, I love
smart.
it.
But in real life, also smart.
Really? I love that.
So Spencer Reed, that's a good one.
Okay, one that I didn't understand why they're just like a hear me out is Shishomaru.
Oh, yeah. I was waiting for somebody to talk about that. That's
who's
an anime guy.
Shishomaru?
It's an anime.
Sashimi.
So it's an Inuyasha. He's one of the villains. But he's hot.
I love that you guys put in cartoon characters
He's pretty.
because
He's gorgeous.
we had a lot of
Okay,
those.
hear me out. Yeah, okay, he's a bad
He's
guy.
He's pretty.
I think he's a hear me out because cartoon.
Because of cartoon.
But as we both know,
Cartoons.
cartoons, them animations, they be animated.
I literally said a lion.
I know.
Like a whole lion.
But it's the riz, it's the vibe.
But it's just, and
the
it's the
riz, it's the
accent,
vibe.
and it's the,
Speaking of characters, did you see that? Did you see that guy from Kansas City who broke into a detention center to save the mamacita chulas?
Yes, I did.
Love him.
Good for you, baby.
Love him.
Good for you.
A king.
Good for
A
you.
king.
If you have a bail, what is it?
The way that my man stood in his mugshot, loud and proud, with a shirt that said "I heart Latinas," boy,
Get it,
boy,
and
I love him.
I bet you he's getting it now.
Oh, 100%. There was literally a comment that said, "There's about to be a line of Latinas outside his cell."
Baby, I'll pay your bail.
Baby, I'll pay your bail.
Hello.
Like, I just want to make sure that
King.
man is okay.
Come home, King.
Because the fact that he'd do that, knew he'd probably get arrested, knew he'd get a mugshot, and was wearing that shirt. Babes.
He was ready.
Babes. He was ready.
He was ready.
Some of my favorite comments on this post were, of course, he's going to have a line waiting for him outside his cell.
Of course.
And somebody said, "We love a protective man."
We love a protective man.
Somebody said, "The hero we need."
Some heroes wear capes.
Somebody said, "Free my white chocolate."
But
another comment was, "United we stand, together we fall. We'll come together, freeing mommy chulas for all."
I love it. Put it on a shirt.
Yes.
Put it on a shirt.
And the last comment that said, "Look at his face. He's just saying, I will re-offend proudly." Boom. Love him.
Love
a handsome guy too.
He's not bad looking.
He's not bad
He's
looking.
not bad looking. And that's how you know he's
and
gonna
that's
get
how
them
you
all.
know. And
He's
that's
gonna
how
get
you
them
know.
all.
Love that. Love that.
Good for you, sir. Whatever your name is.
This podcast
James.
really had it all.
I don't know what his name is.
Huh?
I said
I don't know what his name is.
I just called him James. It just seemed like it
he
fit.
seems like a James.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm all for a James.
James Tolliver.
James
That's his
Tolliver. James Topher.
James Topher.
Tolliver.
James Topher Tolliver.
Yeah.
That's a name.
And he saved the Mami Chulas.
The Mami Chulas.
And that was his God's plan.
And that was,
The only recommendation I have for you guys this week is Sinners, because when Thailand and I talk about it, I want everybody in the comment section to also go off about that movie.
Yeah.
Because the way I know Thailand is going to want to send me a whole voice note about this movie.
and I'm not going to be able to.
And you're not going to be able to, because I'm going to say, save it for the pod.
How am I supposed to do that?
Baby, you're just going to have to. We got to go, though, because our special guest is literally calling me for next week's episode. And we got to go get her.
We gotta figure things out.
I love you guys so much.
1 for 3.